Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 7th through the 13th of January 2024. I hope everybody had a really good New Year's. I do want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Scorpio out there. And guys, if you find yourself in that situation, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if your messages can be found there. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that is not unusual in a general reading. As always, Scorpio, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's just simply not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, you are starting out with the Strength card in reverse. You have the Ace of Wands reversed, and you have the Nine of Wands reversed. So there's some sort of a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle that is taking place here. It's kicking up your fears. Could be a fear of, for some of you, there's a fear that has to do with your sexuality. I'm not sure exactly why I'm getting that, but it has to do with your sexuality. For others of you, you may be fearing that there's an ending, or it could be that you're giving up hope on a relationship and there's an ending that's happening that's making you feel kind of helpless. So let's see the energy of the person in your energy. Show me who is in Scorpio's energy, please. There is a need here, Scorpio, to look at your own internal processes and don't let fear get the best of you. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Hangman also in reverse. And the Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, so there's a karmic cycle that's taking place between you and this person. I do feel that this person is looking at things very differently. It took them a long time to get to this point. There are things that they definitely are not saying. I'm also seeing that they do have emotions for you, but they're kind of holding back from that. They could also be looking for, a passionate adventure elsewhere. So let's see the energy between the two of you. The Hermit. Yeah, so there's neither of you are really speaking, and if you are, it's very limited, or there's a lot that's not being said. You're both doing a lot of soul searching right now. I feel like you both have pulled your energy back, and you're both kind of soul searching, seeking for answers. This is bringing up a lot of fear for you. They're kind of holding back their energy here. Although they do have emotion for you, they're holding that back. Both of you trying to figure this out. Let's see what's affecting this connection. For a lot of you, there is no communication right now. What's affecting this connection? What's affecting this? The Sun in reverse. Neither of you know what's going on with the other person. Yeah, some of you guys are kind of hoping that they're not starting something elsewhere. I do see that there's been some sort of an ending here. You may not have even seen it coming. And I feel like you're both sad. You're both unhappy about this. That unhappiness is actually making them rethink things. It's making them look at things differently. There's a bit of confusion, like wandering in the dark. Not quite sure what direction to go. In your outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So it's like things were really good here, and then it took this downward spiral, and now there's all this stuck energy. I do feel like you're kind of giving up hope on this situation, and they're just kind of not really speaking. They're not really saying what it is they would like to say. In the underlying energy, we have the Page of Cups. Now, this could be new love that is underlying all of this, or it could be a renewal of love. But there's emotions here. There's definitely emotions here. So let's see. Let's clarify. Why is the Strength card in reverse? It's the unhappiness that is spurring each of you to you know, move through this karmic cycle. All right, so 3 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. All right, so this is what's kicking up your fear here, Scorpio. You've been waiting to try to work things out with this person, even though there's a lack of trust. And I feel like whatever this is, it's a cyclical thing. It's gone on for a long time. And I feel like you just don't want to continue these cycles. I'm seeing that you would work things out with this person. You consider that. You consider how to work things out. And I feel like you're kind of waiting, you know, to see, can it be worked out? Let's see why the Ace of Wands is here. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're checking to see. You're checking to see too. Has this person cheated on you? Have they started something new? You're hoping that they haven't. You might be trying to figure out why this ended. So I feel like you're in this whole introspective energy here, Scorpio, trying to figure out what happened. I do feel like it's being spurred by, you know, this feeling of being unhappy. Why is the 9 of Wands? All right, we have the 6 of Coins. We have the 9 of Swords reversed and the 2 of Swords. So you're kind of at a crossroads here, Scorpio. I feel like you're at a crossroads about whether or not to be generous with this person and to balance things out, or if you should just give up on it entirely and just, you know, not worry about it any longer. So you've reached this crossroads. Let's see their energy. I do feel like you would like to hear from this person, but you're not trying to reach out to them. What is the Knight of Cups in reverse? 5 of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Swords reversed. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I see Pisces here as well. Leo is here and Virgo. Yeah, this person, either they cut you out or they feel that you cut them out. There is a sense here of somebody being kind of mean and nasty. This person wants to, so I feel like they're perceiving you as being cold and unwilling to talk, unwilling to compromise, but they do want to end the conflict that's between the two of you. They're trying to figure out how to end that conflict. I do see them really holding back. This person can be very cutting with their words. I feel like this is the type of person who, when they get hurt, they get very mean. Why is the Hangman in reverse? 2 of Cups and the King of Wands. Yeah, they're looking at things differently since things ended between the two of you. And I feel like this person has a lot of attraction towards you. I feel like they're going to make a move towards you, but they don't know what to do. They haven't figured it out. They don't know exactly what to do. It's that unhappiness that is, you know, kind of spurring their desire to take action here, but they don't feel that you're open to it. Why is the Page of Wands in reverse? You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini. I'm also seeing Libra or Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Earth sign energy. 10 of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I would expect to hear from this person. I feel like there's going to be some sort of small text or something. This person wants to be happy, and I do think that they're viewing you as being their happiness. They feel a deep sense of loss here that they're not telling you. They haven't revealed any of this to you. They've kind of been keeping it to themselves. It's not because they're necessarily trying to be cryptic, although you're kind of trying to figure out why they're acting the way they are. You may be trying to figure out what happened here as to why this ended. It's like you're both in the dark. And this person wants to take action, but I feel like they just don't know quite how to do it. This ending has affected them quite a bit. Now, they are a bit defensive, and they are a little angry, I can see as well. Why is the Hermit here? All right, we have the 7 of coins in the reverse. We have the 9 of coins. So this person is single. They have cut somebody out of their life. They've cut out the competition in order to be single. So they are showing up as single. And I think that this person is going to reach out to you because they see you as their happiness. You, however, are not investing in this connection at all. I feel like your patience, it's like you waited to work out all these problems, and it just seems like, you know, the connection has grown weaker and weaker as this time has gone past. And I feel like you now are just pulling back. You're in that crossroads type of energy where, you know, do you provide an even give and take? Do you provide that generosity to this person? Or do you just say, I'm done with this. It's over. I'm not doing this anymore. You're at that crossroads. I don't see you investing in this. This person has cut out any competition between the two of you. And I do feel that they're approaching you in a single manner. It'll be closer towards the end of the week, I believe. The Magician in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. The sadness in the situation, and you may feel that this person blindsided you, causes you to doubt your intuition with regard to this person. So you're looking back behind them as to what they've done, what's taking place, what is the motivation for what they're doing. I do feel like you may have found out something that just blindsided you, Scorpio. And that whatever it is that you found out, it was a secret that was revealed. And it looks like you discovered it. You could have found a text, or you could have found something in their social media. But you weren't expecting it. And it's caused this sadness. It's caused a lot of sadness for you. In their energy, I do see that they are now looking at things very differently. I do see them taking action towards you. But they don't know if they even have what it takes to manifest this connection. There is some toxic energy that's here as well. Let's look at your outcome. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands reversed. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Water sign energy. So they feel that they know that you're upset with them. They know that you're angry with them. If they were in another relationship, like I said, that has ended. They also are aware that whatever it is that they're offering to you, you're not happy with it. And I can see why. You want an even give and take, and this person is giving very little. So at the end of the week, I just see there being a sense of powerlessness here on both sides. Feeling kind of discouraged, as if things just have wound down in a very negative way. You're really looking back at the past. You're kind of stuck in the past, looking at everything that has happened here and knowing that you're at the crossroads here. I feel like overall you're deciding that you just don't want the hassle of this any longer. Now, I do feel like you don't want to be in conflict with them, but you feel stuck in the sadness and the emptiness that this has caused. And it's rooted from some kind of secret, something that you discovered. Could have even been somebody telling you that. Sometimes the Page of Swords can indicate, somebody who's gossiping. So I do feel like something did come out, something was said, and I do feel that you're kind of looking back at that. You're at that crossroads. In their energy, they are going to reach out to you. I see them making that decision, not really knowing if they have what it takes to regenerate this connection. They are single. I am seeing them as being single and independent. having cut out any competition that was there. But the offer that they're making to you, I do feel that it's very, very small, and they feel that you're not going to be happy with it. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So that's more of that immature energy. It's very young, very immature energy. I do feel that there will be somebody reaching out in a playful or flirtatious manner. That's underlying energy. But for you, I feel like it's just going to push you further towards that decision. And right now, you haven't made the decision yet. All right, so let's see if there's any messages that come out from the oracle cards for you. Yeah, so expect to hear from somebody that you haven't been talking to in a while. Somebody that you were in a relationship with. All right. So messages, we have snake. Yeah, competition. Looking over your shoulder and the other woman. So I feel like that may have been the secret that came out. And then we have girl with a snake. This is the empath narcissist paradigm. And it talks about, setting boundaries and, not enabling somebody to use you. So you're setting very clear boundaries with this person. And if you aren't, you need to. All right. I do hope that this has been helpful for you, Scorpio. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I would be grateful if you do. Until I see you guys in the next weekly reading, namaste.